All right, guys, so this is the Circuiter Raptor Pro, and this video is about ergonomics and your positioning of your controls. So these are not set up the way they came out of the box. I did a previous video talking about the power problem on the Circuiter and said I was going to do a follow-up. So the thing is you don't want to be riding around with your hand cranked back like this at the wrist. If you get into an accident, you're gonna probably break your wrist or pull a tendon for one, and it's not very comfortable, right? So when you're up on the scooter, your arm from brake lever to elbow should be straight at the wrist. That's what's going to be the most comfortable for you and the safest in an accident. Now the other thing is that the throttle came all the way up here against the grip, and so you kind of had to like pull way back here to hit the throttle, which is not ideal. So what I did here was I spaced the throttle out, got my hand in a neutral position as it fits the grip, and now you can see my throttle's right at the end of my thumb, where I can get a nice modulation here rather than trying to hit the throttle up this way, right? So fingers are touching the brake lever, thumb can hit the throttle, nice straight line from wrist to elbow from standing up on the board. That is how this should be set up for you. Also, the screen can be rotated up so that when you're standing on the board, you're looking straight down at the screen. It's not facing your chest. And then on this side, kind of the same thing. The control module here was facing straight out, which makes it difficult to get to the blinkers, and you can't really see what's going on here. So I tipped it up so that it's facing the rider's face. And I also scooted it away just like I did with the throttle, so that when your hand is in that nice neutral position with a straight wrist, you can still hit all the buttons rather than having it be over here and tucked down low like this, right? Everything's just kind of in this natural, comfortable reach. You just reach up, hit the buttons, and put your thumb back down. Likewise, I did see a few people doing reviews that had their bars on wrong. So I did want to point that out really quick. This actually uses standard mountain bike bars. And the bar has two bends to it. And the more extreme bend, as you can see in this, is going up, right? And that bend should go straight up. And then there's a secondary bend that swoops back a little bit, and that should swoop back towards the rider. You don't want the more extreme bend to be down here and have like a rounded cruiser style bar facing you, because it won't give you as much stability or control. So that larger bend should be swooping up, and then the smaller bend swoops back towards you. The other thing is on the stem, when you make that adjustment, or if you make an adjustment, it is 4 bolts to tighten and loosen that stem. And you want to make sure that you're tightening all 4 bolts evenly all the way around as you go. Because if you tighten one bolt all the way before starting the next one, you can actually pinch and bend the bar, and then it may not ever actually lock in firmly, which can be dangerous. So make sure you're applying even tension all the way around to all 4 bolts as you tighten. And also with this screen, same thing. You got 4 bolts. You want to kind of distribute the tension evenly along all 4. So there's my tips for setup, for ergonomics and performance. Hope this video helped you out, and we'll see you in the next one.